It's Monika Davis with Stampin' Up. My blog is at monikasplace.com, and I am a demonstrator in Woodstock, Georgia. Let me share this post. I'm going to share the video over to my group. Hi Beth, how are you? Be sure to say hi. I see people joining. I'm going to see. Give me 1 second to share this over to my group. All right. I hope everybody that's local weathered the storms last night. I was up a lot last night. We had tornado sirens twice, so we went down to the basement. Hi Carol. And then I was trying to listen to the news and keep up with what was happening so I could know when we needed to go to the basement. And then the news guy said that he said Hobgood Park, and I was like, okay, that's like right here by us. We need to take cover. So we were in the basement for a while with the dogs. We each grabbed a dog. Hi Molly, hi Denise. So that we would be safe. I had put the collars on the dogs. I had their harnesses and their leashes ready. I brought myself shoes and clothes so that we would be ready if we needed to. Let's see if I got this on my group page now. But there was a lot of rain and a lot of wind and thunder and lightning, but as far as I can tell, we didn't have any issues at all. Hopefully none of you guys did either. Hi Tanya, hi Tammy. Thank you guys. All right, I got it pulled up on my iPad. I think I got it shared over to my group. And like I said, I hope everybody was safe. I hope you had a great Easter yesterday. It was certainly different. In past years, we've had a big family gathering here of probably like 35 people. Greg's cousins, our kids would be here. Now the kids are moved on, and we did not have anybody here for Easter. So we didn't have the big egg hunt or any of that stuff. Hi Sandy. Hi Ann. Thank you guys for watching. I've missed seeing everybody in person, so I'm glad you're joining me for my Facebook Live. Today I wanted to share the brand new Ornate Garden Suite with you. I'm gonna show you all the products that there are. I have some cards to make for you, and then I'm gonna share with you about a card class in the mail I have using this suite. So we've got a lot of stuff. Hi Wendy. Thanks guys. First I wanted to show you though was some cards I've gotten in the mail. My team and I did a card swap in March, and we had a really good time, so we're going to do it again in April. But I wanted to share with you some of the cards I got. This one was made by Carla, and she used, there's a tin in the catalog, and it has these die-cut lace cards. See how they're die cut through? So they're really pretty, and they come in a tin with, I think the envelopes are in there too. So that was one card, and then here's another one. This one is from Kathy. It's bright and cheerful. Let's see, the inside, does she have something on the inside? It says the world needs more of you. So that's using that bird suite. This one was from Jackie with the mosaic. I think Jackie likes the mosaic. I've got these little flowers. They're really pretty, and I haven't used them yet, so I need to do that. They look so pretty. And then this one is from Jane with the little vases. Hi, Margie. Jane made these. I love these little vases, and I was thinking this would be cute to do in lots of different color combinations. And then I have one from Lana, and Lana did the balloons, but look, it's a peek through. So this is actually on the inside. Isn't that fun with the hot air balloons? That's from Lana. And then Sandy made this one. So she mailed it flat like this. It uses the teacup. But then when you put it together, so it's going to come together like this. And then if you pop this little teacup up, and then it looks like the teapot is pouring tea into this cup right there. Cute idea for Mother's Day. So that was from Sandy. I think, Sandy, I saw you were on here. And Jane, I showed your card too. I don't know if you saw that. Let's see if I can get this set down over here. And then Leishman made this fun little cow, little postcard. Hi, Lisa and Sandy and Karen. I don't know if I'm missing people, but right now I'm just showing some swap cards from my team. This one was from Donna, and Donna makes these beautiful cards. Look at this. Let's see if I can show it. So it has the little window showing those birds. Hers are always so amazing. Hi, Karen. Hey, Connie. And this was a little card I got from one of my team members, Kimberly, with the little rain boots. This was from the paper pumpkin kit, and she used some colors and papers. That was the lemon lime twist. Remember that color? It was a favorite color. And this is a cute card I got from Hillary with the fishbowl. Look, well, it looks like a fishbowl. I thought it was a shaker, but my sequins aren't moving. But it is behind the plastic, the window sheet, so it looks like a fish, like a real fishbowl in there with the fish. That is the Hostess set in the back of the spring mini catalog with that fishbowl. And then this was the card that I made. I watercolored. This is a big background stamp in the mini catalog. I forgot the name of it. Hi, Lisa. So that was that. Lisa made a card too, but Lisa hasn't gotten here yet. So maybe it'll come in today's mail, and I'll show that one next week. But all right, I'm gonna turn the camera down so that you can see the top of my table, and then we will get busy with this Ornate Garden Suite and some card making. So hold tight for a second while I turn you. Let's see if I can get everything situated here nicely. I have the shutters open to let the light in, but I also have my light on. I'm hoping that will, let's see, hopefully I'm straight. Maybe you need to pull forward a little more. Alrighty. I hope you can see me. I've got my iPad, so hopefully I can see you. And okay, here we go. This is the Ornate Garden Suite, and it is an early release from the new catalog. So our new catalog is coming out in June, and demonstrators, if you're on my team or you're a demonstrator, demonstrators will get to see the catalog later this month, and we will get to pre-order from it starting in May. So it's good that that's kind of a perk of being a demonstrator and being on my team or anybody's team. Lisa says we are getting 2 mail flights a week right now. So Lisa is over in England. She gets her mail on a military base. She says they're getting 2 flights, I guess, from the U.S. each week. So the mail takes a little bit longer to get from here to there and there back. But hopefully her card will come soon. So this suite is going to be in our new annual catalog. It's available now to everybody. And I'm going to show you what all is included. So we have Designer Series paper. It's a very pretty set of paper, floral colors with the daisies, and I don't even know what that little flower's called. So it has these. That's one side, and then the other side has some foil pieces. Well, not that one, and not that one. All right, here we go. This one has gold foiling. I don't know if you can see that. And then this one has gold foil. This is a good one. It reminds me of the specialty paper we had during Celebration where it had the silver foil. This one's gold. So these flowers you could color. So if you don't want the colors that are in the suite, you could use this side and color it with blends to be the color that you want. And then you've got that piece with the gold foil, and this piece is another one with all those little flowers and the gold foil. So since these two are on white, you can just use your blends to color them whatever color you like. Hi everybody. Hi Cindy and Peggy. Hey Michelle. So that's the paper, and the colors are Early Espresso is the darker brown, the gold foil. We have Mint Macaron, which is this lighter green color. Old Olive is the darker green color. Terracotta Tile is this like orangey color. White. And then this actually has a brand new color in it that's coming out in June. It's right here. I think it's this darker shade of the yellow, and then these are just lighter versions of the same yellow. And guess what it's called? It is called Bumblebee. So one of our new colors coming in June is a yellow, and it's called Bumblebee. And if you want to get an early peek of some of the other new in colors, we'll have 5 new colors coming in June. The next paper pumpkin kit, so what are we in April? So the May paper pumpkin kit is going to have 4 of the new in colors included in the artwork. So that will be fun. All right, now we've got a bundle. This bundle is called the Ornate Thanks Bundle. It has this stamp set called Ornate Thanks, which has the big thank you, so grateful, and thanks. And then it has a lot of sentiments that you can pair up with these words to make phrases, all different phrases. And then you've got these border dies, the ornate border dies. So you've got this one that cuts this piece right here. And what I did was these white flowers are actually these individual flower pieces that I layered on top. So if you cut it, I probably shouldn't have laid those on top. These would have been, let's see, let me pull that one off. I just messed that up. So this cuts out a solid flower, and then there's these 3 little flowers that you could layer on top of there. But this piece is a border, so it cuts off of the edge of a longer piece. And so same with this one, this cuts just the border on a longer piece, so that would be as long as you want it. And then also these 2 long strips. I just cut short one, but these are these long pieces. But this piece right here, what this one does is if you want this one, but you don't want it to be a border, you want to cut it loose like this, you would take and you would add that right there, and it would cut that loose. And then when you do this one, it has some negative pieces that fall out that you can use as well. And then you've got your little flowers. So we're going to be using some of these pieces and some cards in just a minute. Hi everybody, Kathleen, Marilee, and Jeannie's here. All right, we're going to move that. I'm going to use that stamp set in a minute, so I don't want that to go too far. All right, then we have another bundle. This bundle is called Ornate Style Bundle, and it's a stamp set. So this stamp set has the flower images. The other one had the words. But you could pair this with another word set, and you could pair those words with any other set. And then you've got your dies, and these make all these frames and border pieces, and then these 2 right here are peek through pieces, so they cut out of a larger piece. They're not loose, but you've got all those frames. So we're going to use some of these pieces in just a minute. And that's the big flowers. And then there is a ribbon pack, which has old olive and terracotta tile. And you've got an embossing folder right here. Let's see if I can show you this embossed piece. So it has the little flowers on there. And it's one of the 3D folders. It's called the Ornate Floral 3D Embossing Folder. So there's that. And last we have these. These are called Gilded Gems. And they're gold, and they come in 3 sizes, and you get 90 pieces. So you have 30 of each of the large, the medium, and the small pieces in a pack. So those are fun. And I will tell you that we do have this set of ornate border dies is on back order. Everything else is available. You can actually order the suite, you can order this bundle, but the stamp set will ship without the dies. The dies won't come in until sometime in early May is when they're expected to arrive. So if you do order the suite, you can order the whole suite and get all of those items. You can order the individual bundles or individual pieces. But this particular set of dies is on back order, so it's been popular already amongst demonstrators and those that shopped in the first part of the ordering. All right, now I am going to show you some cards. Let's see, I'm going to start with this one right here. This was a card we made in my stamp club. but I'm going to do it for you today with some different paper and different colors. So you can see how you can take that same layout and you can make this card using all the papers in this pack. So we'll be using, I actually like this one. I think I like that, I'm going to like that new bumblebee color. Now if you wanted to, you could use that side and color it in, but I'm going to glue that side down. And let's see if we're going to have glue trouble today. Maybe. Maybe. All right, here we go. So I have a 3x4" piece of the Designer Series paper, and I've layered it onto a 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch side piece of coordinating cardstock. I'm going to take my words, and I'm using the Early Espresso ink. I'm going to take and stamp the word thanks, and then there's all kinds of phrases that you can add to this. We'll do thanks. And then let's see. Thanks for your help. Let's see. Thanks. How about you made my day? Let's see if I can find that one. Let's see, is that too long? That's good. This little rectangle is actually just a stitched rectangle. It is not one of the ornate ones from this suite. It's from the stitched rectangle dies in our annual catalog. And here we go. Thanks, you made my day. I feel like right now a lot of people have others to thank for running errands and going shopping and various other things like that. All right, that was my early espresso. We're going to use some of the old olive ribbon and go around. And I didn't actually measure that. So we're going to tie this into a bow. All right, I got a little bow right here. Trim that. And now we're just going to add this with dimensionals onto the front. We're going to add our greeting, and then we're going to add some of those gilded gems. And if you don't have this stamp set, you could substitute other words. We're going to put that right there. Magnolia just came in and she is rearranging the dog beds. There's that. Now if you have a bow like that and it's wiggly and you don't like it to be wiggly, what you can do is take a glue dot and just kind of pop it right under that knot, and it would hold it down so that it doesn't wiggle. And then we're just going to grab a couple of gems, put one right there, and get one of each size. Medium one and one of the small ones. So there we go. There is our first little card. So which one do you like better? Do you like this one's in the terracotta tile and this one is in the old olive? I made a prettier bow over here. That's card number 1 I had for you today. Okay, let's see. So the next one I wanted to show you, we're going to use the Stamparatus. Beth likes the old olive one. I like them both. It's hard to decide. Karen likes the terracotta tile. I like this paper on the old olive one, but I kind of like how that pops. So, all right. Okay, here we have our next card I'm going to show you. So, for this one, I wanted to use this big So Grateful, and I wanted to repeat it going down my paper. So this is our new, we have this new deluxe mat for the Stamparatus. It's the little foam pad, but it has a like a plastic grid paper coating on it. So you could clean that off if you got ink on it. And I'm just going to stick that in here. You always want this pad if you're using a photopolymer stamp set. But one of the fun things that our Stamparatus can do is it has what's called a step feature, so that you can step down your stamping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that feature to add the So Grateful all the way down this piece of cardstock. Now I have my piece of cardstock a little bit larger than what I need it on my card, but I want to get my stamping done first, and then I'm going to trim that piece down in a minute. Yes, this deluxe pad was new in the catalog that we have right now, so it came out almost a year ago actually. It's in the annual catalog. So I'm going to ink this, and then I'm just going to stamp that down. Alright, I'm going to make sure my paper stays in the corner. I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to step it down a notch, and then I'm going to ink it again. And if you get ink where you don't want it, you can always wipe it with your chamois. And I tend to just take my thumb and run it across the words. There's that one. And now we're going to step down again. Ink. I'm going to shift my magnet. So I've got 3. I'm going to do another one. And then one more. So you've got those little notches that you can keep stepping down your paper. Like that. So now I have my words all the way down. Well, let me just clean my chamois, clean it real quick. All right, sorry, I think I shook the table. All right, we're gonna move that out of the way. Magnets store in the back. If you leave them on your table, they are going to come crashing into something. All right, now I want to trim this down. And let's see. Trying to remember, I think I actually trimmed it to about 4 3/4 inches. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. So 4 3/4. And down to about 3 1/2. Take a little. This trimmer lets you do little skinny pieces. All right. So now I've got it down to 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And now I'm going to come in and add some additional words in here. So on this first one I made, I wrote, so grateful my friend, so grateful for everything, so grateful ever so much, so grateful from the bottom of my heart. I think I'm going to switch these two words so it reads, so grateful my friend, so grateful ever so much, so grateful for everything, so grateful from the bottom of my heart. So I'm going to take and find here's the word my friend, and since they are photopolymer, you can add these in. So grateful my friend. Let's see, ever so much is right here. So you might have somebody that's done something extra special for you these days that you need a super special card for. Ever so much for everything. I'll stamp upside down. For everything. And then my last one I'm actually stamping on from the bottom of my heart, which I need this block for. that. And this one I'm just going to cut straight across. And now I want to add some linen thread around here. I don't know if you can hear the dogs snoring. They were very confused last night with the storms. We woke them up, and since they can't hear, my phone was ringing. I hope I didn't lose you guys. My phone was ringing. All right, I've got linen thread around here. We're just gonna tie that. I'm sticking to everything to say. The dogs should sleep well today is what I was getting at, because we kept waking them up. And then Aspen went out. I realized that once I woke them up and got them downstairs, I was like, oh no, they're gonna have to go to the bathroom. So then I went and found the little doggy pee pads and took those down there in case we had issues. And then Aspen ended up actually going outside in between the two tornado warnings. There was like a little lull, I guess. And he went outside real quick, did his business, and came back in. Alrighty. So I have a terracotta tile card base. Put that, and then this is a 4" by 5¼ piece of the designer paper. Lately, every time I get on live, my glue stops working. I don't know what's happening with my glue. It's been doing it the last few weeks. All right, thanks, Karen. I didn't know if that phone call interrupted. It was my mom. I'll have to call her back when we're done. Okay, here's that. Now we're going to add this on with dimensionals. I was going to bake a cake for Easter, but then I didn't have the ingredients I needed, so I didn't. But one of Greg's golf friends, the wife, made us a cake, a chocolate chip bundt cake. It was very yummy. All right, there's that. Now we're going to add this one. Whoops. The baby dimensionals. So I kind of put this at an angle down here, and now I've got, these are two of the flowers, and I'm gonna add the small one to the big one with a dimensional. Actually, you know, I think I might, oops. I don't like how tall that is. I'm gonna add this with a glue dot instead. Glue dot, and then I'm gonna just use the dimensional to add that right there. And then one of the little gems. So there you go. So grateful, my friend, ever so much for everything. So grateful from the bottom of my heart. I hope you like that one. So that was card number 2. All right, then I have for you, all right, last night I spent some time coloring and cutting these little flowers. So I'll show you these pieces. So I was coloring and cutting these out. I stamped them in early espresso ink, and then I was coloring them with my blends. So what I did was on the leaves, I took my dark old olive and I just ran a line right on top of the line in the stamped image. And then I took the light old olive and colored and blended that darker line out into the leaves. So that gave me my leaves. And then I used cherry cobbler, which is not one of the colors in the suite, but I decided I could use this suite to go in another direction. This paper to me looked very holiday-ish, and I was trying something new this year. I'm trying to make a holiday card every month. Now, I did January and I did February. March kind of took a turn. So I'm one card behind because I didn't actually get one done in the month of March. So I'm going to try to catch up. But this is my card this is my 3rd card instead of my 4th one. So I colored those in with old olive and the flowers in with cherry cobbler, and then I cut them out with my paper snips. I did that last night. So I turned this Ornate Garden Suite into a Christmas card. So here you go. With the gold and the old olive and then the pop of the cherry cobbler. Doesn't that make a pretty Christmas card? I thought it did. So I'm making my dozen cards. That's what I was working on. So I was coloring on my flowers. But I wanted to show you a couple things. So I cut one of those ornate frames out of gold foil. And then what you have to do is you have to get all those little pieces out. Let me move these. So we have the pad and we have, well, this is actually my old one. Now we actually have an end that goes on the take your pick tool. I should have brought that down. I did not. So anyway, you're going to roll this over, and you actually, I think it's better to go slower rather than faster, and see how it knocks out those little pieces. So if you go, now if you didn't cut it well, this won't get them out, but if you got a good cut, this will get most of the pieces out or loose, and they kind of stick out. So you'll just go around, and because this is foil, I didn't want to get, these are like metal or stiff, and I didn't want to leave marks on my foil. That's why I'm doing it from the back on the foil. So you'd get all your little pieces out, and then if you have any that are left, that didn't come out with the brush, you can poke them out either with the take your pick tool like this, or you can use a toothpick if you need to, but the little brush will help get more of them out for you. So I have one that I've already done that with, so I'm not going to use that one. I'll finish that one later. Oh, and another, you're going to take this and you're going to shake this off. But if you, and after you do a bunch of those, you're going to end up with all of this like dust. I call it dust from the die cutter machine. If you'll use a lint roller, look, you can clean up all that dust from your die cutting machine and those die cut pieces. See how it picks up all of that dust? So this is a handy tool to have in your craft room. All right, so what we've got here is we have our gold frame. Here it is with everything poked out. And then I cut a piece of that designer paper just to fit inside. I measured it at 2 1/4 inches by 3 5/8 is what I did, and mine fits inside those little dots. Now if you left it a little bit bigger, you could cover that little set of framed dots, but I did not. I wanted to leave those showing. All right, so this is gonna go right in there. And then I used the embossing folder on my old olive piece. And that will glue down onto the front of my card. So that's gonna go here. So the Ornate Garden does not have to be only for spring and summer. This could be a Christmas card, and it will be one of my Christmas cards. So I'm doing a dozen cards. My plan is to make a dozen cards each month. And I know I have to catch up from missing March. But the virus, and I was sick. I was very busy in the beginning. Then I got sick. Then the virus stuff happened. And just the world went crazy. So there's that. So I am using the Christmas stamp set I used is called Merry Christmas to All, and it has this wishing you peace and love all year long. So that is what I'm using. I'm still using the same early espresso ink. This little die cut piece is from the So Sweetly Stitched labels in the mini catalog, the one I've been using all the time. So there is that one. I'm going to stamp that, and I'm going to add that with dimensionals onto my card. So here is, you know, everyone has extra time at home right now. You could start working on Christmas cards. So that border piece that I showed you, when you cut it out, it leaves the border like this. And then here are these little negative pieces. Let's see if I can get mine out. They're like the stems. Oh, did I lose one? Oh, there it is. There's one. And then there's one. So I have those little pieces, and I'm just gonna glue. Now I really need my glue to work. Let's see if this will work. we're going to add, come on glue. It's really not going to work, is it? Do surgery on my glue bottle. All right, we're going to have, oh, there we go. I'm just putting little tiny dots of glue, and I'm going to stick this right there. And then I'm going to stick these other two under here. I don't know if you can hear Magnolia snoring. She is really snoring this today. And she's right next to the table. She did not have any idea what was going on last night. All right, now I have my little flowers that I colored and cut. I have 3 of them. I'll use a little dimensional. And I'm just gonna add, and those, if you do them over your leaves, these will help anchor them down as well. Oops. One right there. That, and then I will finish with my gems, the small sized ones for the centers. And if you don't have the gems, you could put the champagne rhinestones or just plain rhinestones. Or if you colored your flowers red, you could use the red rhinestones. That would be pretty as well. And there we go. Now I have a Christmas card from the Ornate Garden Suite. I am gonna stamp that on the insides. And then I made a coordinating envelope to go with it. So that gives me a whole nother use out of this suite with the paper, the gold, the frames, the flowers. I think it works for a Christmas card. Do you think so? I hope you like that. All right, so those are the 3 cards I have to show you. I created some more cards for an online class. I will give you a little sneak peek. Here's one quick sneak peek. There's another one. And then the third one. These all have the decorated envelopes. So that's going to be my class in the mail along with a little surprise for you. So the class kit will be $15 for porch pickup. You'll get supplies for 6 cards plus another and a little surprise for me. It's, if you want the supplies in the mail, that's $20. I'll mail it to you. Or you can get it free with a $40 order in my online store. You can use the host code FAARSWHU to get the class kit in the mail mailed to you directly if you order at least $40. I also have a tutorial bundle that I'm joined with a group of demonstrators to make a tutorial bundle, and it includes 4 more projects that use this suite, and it's 15 projects in total. You'll get the tutorial bundle for that. For the class by mail, you will get a full tutorial with all of the measurements. If you're on my team, you'll get the tutorial for free. It's going to be posted on our team page. But if you want the supplies to make the cards, that'll still be the regular class price. Let's see. These are not part of the tutorial. Those other cards are in the tutorial. What else was I going to say? Thought I had something else to say, but I don't know. If you want the kit in the mail, you can register. I think the links are on my registration page on my website at monikasplace.com. Go to register, and you should see April class to go Ornate Garden, and there should be one that's $15 for porch pickup, and there's one that's $20 for in the mail. And then if you place an order online in my store and you want the kit, you can register under that $15 option and just say on there that you're paying by cash or check in person, and I'll look to see if you ordered. And otherwise, you can pay with a credit card for the 15 or 20. I will be cutting these kits next week. I'll take the registrations. I should have looked at my calendar. I'll take the registrations and start mailing kits out next week. If I have to order more ribbon and gems and stuff, I will have to wait till I get that order in or order back. I don't know what I'm saying. Hope that all made sense. So these are the cards I made for you today. Those other 3 cards are the cards that will be in the tutorial. It's a beautiful suite, and if you order, where did it go? I don't even know where I put it. So if you were to order just the bundle is $46.75. So if you ordered the bundle, you could get the class kit for free. If you ordered the whole suite, you could get the class kit for free. I do have a pause team kit for our pause team meeting. That's a different set of cards, Beth, if you would like that. I'm going to cut those today and mail those out tomorrow. I'll put that again on our pause team page today. So that's for our make and takes for next Saturday's meeting. So that will be another class. All right. I hope I see other people joined. Who else joined? Tracy and Lori, Alicia, Emma, Mickey, Mary, Glenda and Diane, Deneen. Thank you guys all for joining me. Hopefully, I don't know who I missed and who I didn't miss, but yes, the pause team stuff will be in our team, our private team group. This class kit is on my at monikasplace.com page, and I think I will get with you, Karen and Beth, and anyone else. Just leave me a comment if you would like more information about the class kit. I'll be sending an email out today if you're on my email list too. That will come out later today with the full details, and I'll also update the description on this video. So thank you guys. I will see you next week, Monday. I hope you have a great week. Hopefully our storms have all gone by. Thanks. Bye.